Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Thank you so much for joining this monthly pick a card reading. Today, the theme is Woman in Scorpio. And this woman is going to occur on May the 13th or the 12th in 2025, depending on your location. If you are located in Hong Kong or East Asia, this would be the very early morning of May the 13th. If you're in Europe, or you're in the States, possibly this would be occur on the previous day, in the evening or in the late afternoon of May the 12th. First of all, let's have a look at the alignment of this full moon. And this full moon is happening at 22 degrees of Scorpio. First of all, whenever we're seeing a new moon or full moon occurring at a degree that is a mass number, it usually carries some kind of significant energetic vibration. 22, 11, all these numbers are called the master numbers. The full moon at 22 degrees in Scorpio, the sun is in conjunction with Uranus at 22 degrees in Taurus. That's forming this opposition in the sky. And that's the reason why we're seeing this beautiful new full moon in the sky. Uh, there is some kind of universal blessing actually helping this woman to help us to complete, to release. And the reason is because the transit Saturn and the North Node are around 25 to 28 degrees in Pisces, forming a very beautiful trine, trinity, right, with this full moon. When we're seeing these two very important sensitive points in the sky, the North Node and the Saturn, we realize that actually these two things are always associated with karma, with our past life, and with also our future. So when this full moon is forming a beautiful trine with a North Node and Saturn, we're being asked and prompted to question our life, whatever that is needed to be completed and to be finished, and we can actually wrap things up and moving on to the next chapter is really what's meant to be. And very possibly, if you look at, let's say, 6 months back in November 2024, 6 months ago, when we were welcoming the new moon in Scorpio, right? What kind of wish did we make? What were we ready to manifest, right? And for the past 6 months, from new moon in Scorpio to this time, this month, the full moon in Scorpio, for the good things, right? The things that we want, have we achieved them? And for the things that we decided not to carry into the future, have we actually released them? This woman, I think, is very important for us to do a little bit analysis, right, around this area. I mean, at the end of the day, when you look at full moon Scorpio, Scorpio is about transformation. Scorpio is about death leading to rebirth. So I always love full moon Scorpio because full moon is about release and Scorpio is about transformation. And these two themes really are aligned with each other. So my beautiful soul tribe, ask yourself, whatever that you haven't let go of, that it's not healthy for you, you need to move on to the next thing, ask yourself, and maybe make that affirmation again during this full moon. And I also feel like this full moon, right? Because it's forming an opposition with the sun and also the Uranus. Uranus energy has a lot to do with breaking through, right? The conventional ideas, right? The leaving the restrictions, right? Because Uranus has a lot to do with the breaking throughs, chaos, revolution, right? Things like that. And I do feel that even though this is an opposition, but the moon definitely is being charged, right, with that energy to move forward and to break through from whatever restrictions that we are feeling. So during this full moon, before we start our reading, I want you guys to write down your wishes, write down the things that you want to manifest, and also whatever things you have decided to remove from your life. And I hope this journal will be able to help you. At the very beginning of the session, I have provided you guys with three different options, and they're all ships. And the reason why I've chosen ships for this full moon, of course, first of all, Scorpio is a water sign, it's a fixed water sign. And so I was thinking, I'd like to use some water energy here, right, for you guys. And also, I think ships represent travel. They represent movement. They represent, sailing towards a direction. And so I want you, I want everyone who's watching this video to be able to move forward with full momentum, right? Like the sailing ship, right, into your future. So pick one pile that you feel most resonated with. And you can also have a look at the timestamp below. You can go directly to your pile if you want. As usual, today we're going to use Oracle of the Celestial Deities and Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Together with some other tarot cards, we're going to look at your energy, or we're going to look at what's the manifestation coming up for you. Now, with all that being said, thank you so much, and let's get to our pile number one. Hello, my beautiful pile number one. You have chosen this beautiful ship, right? We're seeing some kind of beautiful purple color there in the sky. If you are attracted to this photo, then this is a reading for you. Now, first of all, we're going to pull several cards. Let's have a look at what's your current energy, what could be blocking you, and also what could be helping you, right, at this period of time. All right, thank you so much, universe, for pile number one. First card, Mars. What could be blocking you? Vesta. What could be helping you? Juno. Okay, that's very beautiful. All right. So first of all, pile number one, Mars energy really showing that there's some kind of goal that you have at this moment. Maybe you are really motivated to achieve something. This could be about a career goal. This could be about a relationship goal. Mars definitely showing that you have something that you really want at this moment. I think, in Roman mythology, this is the energy of god of the war, right? And as a military god, Mars or Ares, who's, this is the Greek counterpart's name. They're always fighting for something. They're always, going to the battlefield and try to, win something, right? So for a lot of you guys, this could be about maybe you want a job, you want an offer, you want a contract, or maybe if you're thinking about love or relationship, this could be about maybe you want someone to be your life partner, right? We could interpret it in many, many different ways. This is a general reading. But one of the things that you might be having a lot of challenges with is your patience. Vesta as a card that is not making you feel good. This energy has a lot to do with waiting. You can see Vesta's energy. She is having her eyes closed and she is meditating. Her energy is about being a little bit static, right? But not in terms of boredom, but it's more about finding your roots and being grounded with your life. I think with Mars energy and Vesta blocking you, the biggest challenge I think for you guys is how to deal with your frustration on a daily basis. One thing that could be very good for you is, I know this sounds kind of weird, but you need to either drink more water or you need to go to the swimming pool or go to the beach. One of the things about Mars energy is that it's too hot. Okay, it's too hot-headed, and sometimes we might even have very dry throat, right? All the heat comes up to the mind, to the head, right? And we can't really be rational about something. Now, what could be helping you is this Juno energy. I like Juno here. Specifically, I think if you're trying to manifest like a contract or let's say a relationship, because Juno represents relationship. She is the goddess of marriage. Juno is saying that during this period of time, what you need to do is to reach out to people and ask for help, ask for ideas, ask why certain things are not happening. Sometimes networking could also be very, very important. And also because Juno is the goddess of sky, she is not about staying with what you already know. Juno for me is a little bit like a female Jupiter. And as you know, Jupiter, which is a different card in the Oracle of the Celestial Deities, is the god of the universe, and his keyword is expansion. Juno is a little bit like that energy as well. Juno is also about expansion growth, right? Um, expanding your horizons. So this card also kind of like tells you that there are certain things that you're not seeing yet. Maybe you are very much focused on what you're seeing now, but there could be more things and more possibilities out there, but maybe we're a little bit neglecting. So I think with this energy, right? For first of all, part number one, release your frustration. All right. Go for a trip, go to the beach, right? Do whatever to balance yourself back. I sense there's a very strong, temperance energy that is needed in this reading. So if you read tarot, you'll know temperance is about balancing. It's not about putting all your eggs in one basket, but you are balancing the scale. Okay. The angel on the temperance card has two cups, right? And they're pouring water from one cup to another. It's a little bit like that kind of energy, right? So make sure that you are balanced in your mind. I'm definitely seeing a potential partner or relationship in the horizon for you. Could be about a personal relationship, love, or this could also be about a business contract, business relationship. Okay, very good. Now let's pull one major arcana, right, from tarot. And let's see what's the general energy, okay, for you, right, over the next several weeks into universe, right? Just one card for beautiful pile number one. And we got a hanged man. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely about your waiting. Okay. Pile number one. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Okay. This could be about like what I said. It maybe you're applying for jobs or you're applying for some kind of position or you want a green light from an organization, from someone, but you are just kind of like, it's almost like you feel like you have done everything you could, right? I've called them, I've emailed them, I've done everything. What else I can do? I don't know. It's a little bit like that kind of energy. So hangman is still showing that, okay, there is a sense of waiting actually in there. So just balance your mind. But let's have a look at the progression, okay? What can make this process easier for you? All right. All right. Thank you, universe. Right? Oh, two cards flipped out. So we're gonna put these two. I'm gonna put the next one from top. Okay. And the first card is we got the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, I don't know, maybe you have just received a rejection in the past. This card usually saying that maybe you tried and you applied for multiple things, but maybe someone already told you, sorry, that's a no. All right. So I'm seeing already you're experiencing some kind of rejection or disappointment from the past. Again, if this is about a relationship or love life, this could be about some kind of rejection or a little bit like feeling left in the cold and thus a hangman, right? Understood. Now, next card, we got Ace of Wand. Wow, beautiful. Now, this card is talking about somehow after this rejection, there will be a reignited passion and idea coming up for you. I love this energy because Ace of Wand is a little bit like after that darkness and the fire is relit, a little bit like that, right? And also we're seeing Zeus holding a globe. So for some of you guys, this could be about opportunity at an international level, all right? Could be maybe an offer from overseas, someone helping you from overseas, right? Right. Next card, one more, and we're having the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Beautiful. Love this. All right. So, pile number one. What your energy is really showing is something has been difficult, right, for the past 2 months. I would say, at least, April and also March. It maybe even a little bit like, sorry, April, March, and even a little bit of February time. Because, we had Mercury retrograde, we had Venus retrograde, right? But now the whole months of May, everything's moving forward. So I do feel like, okay, after whatever disappointment or rejection you've had, things are really started to move forward. And there's going to be some kind of very loving, very fulfilling, and very joyful celebration waiting for you. Okay. So don't be discouraged yet. Now, one more card we're going to pull from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, right? Let's have a look at what's the advice for you, okay? Now, if we know that things are already moving towards the right direction, my beautiful pile number one, then Okay, what else do we need to know? What you can do to facilitate this process? Okay, just one card. Thank you, universe. Ooh, all right. So this card flipped by itself, and we just take that on file. Okay, now the card says sensuality. Now, first of all, I think for pile number one, you need to look after your physical health. I think whatever stress, right, that you've been having either with work or whatever chaos that you're going through, maybe you have been neglecting your physical being, right? Eating healthily, sleeping well, right? Treating yourself well, a little bit self-care, right? Things like that. This card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes has a lot to do with your physical being. So I think that what you need to do is, first of all, also focus on your self-care. You don't want to have a victory, but you destroy your health, if you know what I mean, right? Let go of all these kind of toxic energy. Take good care of yourself, right? Sometimes this unfolly sensuality, this card also has a lot to do with playfulness. This is about, enjoy life, right? And try not to take everything too seriously. All right. Now we're gonna pull one last card. This time I want to pull one card from a different oracle deck. Okay. Now let's see if there's any strong message. Right? Sometimes this deck can be very, very straightforward. It's like a yes or like a no. You know, thank you, universe. All right, just one card. And we got look for a sign. Okay. Um, Beautiful. Look, I'm definitely seeing that there's still a lot of things that is being a little bit hidden from you at this moment. There will be more signs coming up for you, showing you this is the right direction to go, and you will be led the way. Also, you can see on the card, there's a figure, a man holding a thunder. I really see this as Zeus or Jupiter, right? You got Jupiter twice then, okay? Also for Ace of Wands. I have this very strong feeling that very, very soon you're going to have this inspiration, right? This new idea that, oh, I can do this. I can work in a different way, right? And then everything opens up, right, for you. All right. Very strong Taurus energy in here as well. Okay. We got Five of Pentacles, which is a Taurus card. Omphale, which is a Taurus card. All right. So definitely something's happening during this Taurus season. Thank you so much, my beautiful pal number one. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'm really glad to see that we end this reading with Nine of Cups, which is a card of wish fulfillment. So first of all, I'm sending you blessings and love and light. If you enjoy the reading, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. See you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. Thank you so much for joining this AP card reading. Today, we're going to do your full moon in Scorpio. All right. You have chosen this picture. I really like this picture, actually, right? The blue sky, white clouds. Somehow, this picture reminds me of, the period of time when the European first, started journeying outside their countries and looking for new horizons and new land outside Europe. I don't know, maybe, back in the 16th or the 17th century, something like that, right? All right. Now, with all that being said, first of all, let's pull um, three cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. Let's have a look at what is your current energy, what could be blocking you, and what could be helping you during this period of time. All right. Thank you so much, universe. First card, Pegasus. Beautiful. What could be blocking you, though, is Persephone. What could be helping you during this period of time is Juno. Wow, very interesting. Actually, pile number one for the third card, they also put Juno. So if you have chosen pile number one, you're welcome to watch that video as well. Maybe you could also get some hints from pile number one, okay? Now, one of the things about this energy is, first of all, I love Pegasus energy. Pegasus is about your potential to fly over, to overcome any type of difficulties. In Lenormand reading, actually, there's a card called the Mountain. Okay, if you read Lenormand, you know what I'm talking about. Mountains, they usually represent challenges, because you can imagine in the old days, right? We didn't have automobiles. We didn't have airplanes. So if you have a mountain in front of you, the only thing you can do is to climb over it. And climbing over a mountain is not an easy thing. It's quite arduous. However, with Pegasus energy, you can tell, yeah, it's very different because Pegasus works like a bird, right? It has wings. You can easily fly over the mountain. So this energy usually tells you that during this period of time, whatever challenges you are facing, you will be able to fly over it. You will be able to overcome them. Okay, this is one. It's almost like a victory energy there. Now, as you can imagine, if you are the Pegasus flying high in the sky, what you are seeing is no longer a tree. You are seeing the entire forest. You are seeing the entire terrain, right? The map, a little bit like the Google map, right? View, that kind of energy. Pegasus is basically saying to you that it's also important for you to look at the bigger picture instead of focusing on the small details or, it just the unsubstantial things right in your life and you're just getting very caught in those small things and keep thinking about them specifically if those small things are the things that are upsetting you, right? Pegasus is saying that fly high, look at things that are far away from you and focus on the long-term goals. What could be blocking you at this moment is Persephone. Persephone's energy in its negative form, it's about victim consciousness. So, for example, this is the period of time when there could be some small, let's say, mm, small incidents, right? Or maybe some people, a few unreasonable people that you have to deal with. And thus, you might be losing the bigger picture and focus on why did they do this to me? Why did this happen to me, right? Things like that. Persephone tells you that don't mind, don't sweat, right? The small stuff, right? Again, look at the bigger picture. You are not a victim of your situation. These challenges come to you purely just for one reason, for you to fly over. Okay. What could be helping you is Juno. Juno energy, like what I said in the pound number one, represents relationship management and relationship building. For some of you guys, I also feel like because Juno represents marriage, right? It's also saying that perhaps a very important relationship that you will be welcoming into your life at this period of time. Of course, provided that you're single, it's going to further help you to enhance your life. Maybe you will be able to meet someone who can provide you the resource that you don't have, or their talent will be able to contribute to what you want to achieve in your own life. Now, if you're already partnered, Juno energy tells you to focus on your relationship, right? Be supportive to your partner and vice versa. Let your partner come into your life to support you, right? This could be about someone that you are married to, or if you're not married, but there's someone that you're having a very committed relationship with. This is also telling you don't be afraid to let them help you, to let them contribute to you. All right. Very beautiful energy. Now let's pull one card from our Tarot Major Arcana. Okay, let's see what's the general energy for you. Right, thank you so much. Reverse, just one card. Justice. Right, just let you know, Justice, this card is ruled by Libra, all right? And Libra is the sign of relationship, contract agreement. I do feel that during this period of time, specifically with Pegasus, my beautiful power number two, there's some kind of divine help coming to you, but perhaps you have to ask for it. Meaning that let people know what you need, what you want, and there will be people offering you the kind of help, right? And to help you reach your goal. This card also is representing any type of commitment or anything that you're ready to pour your heart into and be committed to it. I think with whatever potential relationships that are coming up for you, the one thing they would want from you is they want to know that whether you are serious or whether you are committed or whether you are ready. All right. So one of the key point about this is my pile number two. Are you ready to be someone's partner? Are you ready to be committed to something long term? Okay. Now, three cards from our Mythic Tarot. Very interesting. Justice. Wow. Okay. In a at a very uh at a wider level, let's say, yeah, justice is also talking about things being rebalanced, right? So if you have been feeling things are a little bit out of balance, things are going to be rebalanced back, right? So that's also it's a good thing. Okay. Thank you, universe. Right. Just gonna pull 3 cards, right, for you. Okay. Thank you for pile number 2. All right. First card, the King of Swords. Wow. King of Swords with justice. This is a very intelligent male person that you will be dealing with, okay? Um, don't you think that these 2 cards look kind of similar? Have a look at the picture here, right? Those figures are holding a sword and they're holding a scale. This is crazy, right? This guy could be someone who is very knowledgeable, intelligent, mature. He could be like a lawyer, a very savvy businessman, or something like that. Okay, so first of all, we're seeing, or if you're a male person watching this video, this energy could be talking about you. All right, and then we got the devil. Now, the devil card sitting together with the King of Swords is telling you that this male person, okay, or maybe it's talking about you, is going through a little bit like a period of time when he might be feeling a little bit stuck, or he might be dealing with a lot of things that is not really empowering him, right? So if this is about a partner, this could be saying that, for example, if you're waiting for a partner to appear in your life, give him time, because the devil energy is a little bit like saying that he's being a little bit tangled by something. Maybe he has been going through a difficult time dealing with his, for example, physical health. Right? Maybe he has been injured, he has been in hospital, or this could be saying that he has been in a situation where he needs to sort some problems, right, in his life. So I would say give this guy a little bit time. Now, if you think you are the King of Swords, the Devil card definitely tells you to shed the shackles of whatever things that are restricting you, right? Restricting you to the point that you cannot really manifest your power. Of course, when it comes to physical health, right? I mean, it's not something our mind can control. If you're injured, right? And then you just have to slowly recover from that. But this King of Sword with the devil also tells you that sometimes our mindset plays a more important role. How you see yourself working out of that situation, how you see yourself rebuilding your life, right? So if this is your energy, my beautiful power number 2, the devil card is telling you to break that pattern, break that, victim mentality, break that, oh, poor me, why do I have to deal with this? Specifically with the Persephone card on top, right? Know that you have the power to create your happiness and know that you're able to recreate everything there. And also have a very strong feeling, right? For those of you who are single, this King of Swords is a little bit like saying that this guy probably is also waiting for, or this woman, right? Depending on what gender you're attracted to. This person is also desperately waiting for you to appear in their life. All right. Um, Oh, this is interesting. Now, if you are the King of Sword, right, just know that this is a period of time when you need to be committed. Remember what I said about justice, right? You need to be committed to your goals, right? And don't let anything destroy your strong mind. Okay. Final card, we have got, wow, justice again. Are you kidding me? Double justice. Okay. Love this energy. Look, the final justice card sitting after the devil is great because the justice card in this deck is represented by Athena. I'm literally seeing 3 figures sitting in their throne with exactly the same pose, like this. And you see those pictures in here? I mean, this is crazy, right? I mean, again, justice at the end is talking about eventually, if you are the King of Swords, you will be able to find your balance back as long as you can be logical and rational. Sometimes we can all have a little bit emotional turmoils, right? Even though most of the time we are strong and we are clear, right, in our mind, but we could all have that little bit kind of like a dip, right? That low time, and we might just be losing a little bit confidence. But this justice card tells you that everything will be balanced back, but don't let anything in your mind trap you in a dark place. Now, if this is about a relationship, okay, and you are not the King of Swords, if that's the case, then this is also saying that this person, that your future partner, or maybe if you're already partnered, your current partner who is going through a little bit difficult time, will be able to find that sense of justice and he will be able to rebalance himself very soon. All right. By the way, in this spread, we're actually seeing double 11 here. Now, whenever we're seeing double 11, it means a portal is being opened to you. So for whatever wishes or manifestations you want, believe in it, right? And pray for it, and it will happen for you. Okay, beautiful. By the way, this King of Swords, of course, he could be a Libra person, right? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, right? And because we've got the Devil card next to it, this person could also carry a lot of Capricorn energy as well. All right. Now, very good. Let's pull a card from our Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Let's have a look at other guidances there for us. All right. What can pile number 2 do themselves, right, to enhance the situation? Thank you so much. Cleansing. All right. Now, this card tells you that, first of all, get rid of all the distractions, okay? Whoever that is not healthy for you, but they keep distracting you from your daily routine, from your focus, you need to cleanse them out. Also, I'll tell you one more thing, yeah? Regarding this King of Swords, if this is a potential partner that you're going to have, you might either see or hear some rumors about them, right? Some people might gossip, right? He is like this, he's like that, right? But what I want you to do is, I don't want you to believe in that right away. I want you to actually get to know this person and make your judgment. Sometimes there are people out there who just love gossiping, who love talking shit, right, about other people. This cleansing is sirens, okay? Sirens are the evil monster who sing beautiful songs to lure sailors and then cause shipwreck. This card usually tells you that you have to really have your own discernment and judgment about what kind of voices I'm hearing, the gossips I'm hearing are real, and what is not real. And I have to really make decisions based on my eyes, right? What I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing. So first of all, if you are hearing any rumors, right, about a person, don't believe in it right away, right? Either you can experience yourself with them, and then you will know whether you should trust this person or not, okay? Avoid, gossips or kind of like people who are very, what's the right word? Because you got Pegasus, this card on top as well, right? Pegasus really tells you that sometimes good friendship is important to you, okay? So stay away from toxic people. Very good. Now, one last card from Angel's Oracle, all right? Thank you, universe. Please give us some messages for our pile number 2. Thank you, universe, right? Be assertive, right? Very good. See, earlier I just said, don't be swayed around by other people. Believe in what you want to believe in and say what you want to say, and you will be able to get what you want. All right? Very, very nice. I love this beautiful card. You can see on the card, yeah, this person, we can see a woman and she's holding a like a mask, right? And she's removing that mask and showing her real face. I have a very strong feeling about this. I think this reading has a lot to do with authenticity. Either it's you being authentic and voicing yourself, or this is about letting someone show you their true identity, right? Oh, very beautiful energy. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful top power number 2. This is the reading for you. If you enjoy the reading, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful week. See you next time. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. Thank you very much for joining this full moon reading. You have chosen this picture where you can see actually a full moon shining in the sky with a beautiful ship, right? Sailing at nighttime. If you are attracted to this picture, this is a reading for you. Now, first of all, we're going to pull 3 cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. Let's check what's your current energy, what could be blocking you, and also what could be helping you during this period. Ooh, one thing jumped out by itself, Hercules. All right. Hercules energy is what you're carrying now with you. Now let's have a look at what could be blocking you now. We've got Vulcan, building your confidence. Okay, pile number 3. what could be helping you during this time is Uranus. Oh, wow. Very interesting energy. Um, Part number three. Hercules, is a god of strength, but he didn't really necessarily have an easy life. In fact, the entire mythological tales, right, the stories surrounding Hercules' life was about his 12 labors, arduous and strenuous labors, and how he, climbed mountains after mountains, right, killing monsters after monsters. Eventually he was able to conquer everything, and he was able to be raised to the sky and to become a god, Olympian god, and he was able to um, reconcile, let's say, yeah, with Hera, right, the wife of Zeus, who persecuted him and who hated him for his whole life, even though it was not his fault. Hercules' energy is not easy, but it does show the tremendous strength that you are carrying with you now. So, pile number three. I think the point about putting this card out during this full moon is really telling you that you are stronger than you think you are. And perhaps you have been really trying, right, to do all the problem solving, to overcome all the challenges in front of you and try to be patient. But sometimes we might just lose our temper here or there, or we might just get so frustrated that we don't really know where how to control ourselves, right? I mean, how to always maintain the inner peace and the inner, tranquility, that energy, right? This Hercules tells you that, okay, you are strong and there's still a long way ahead of you. But during this period of time, what you need to do is you need to look forward to the future instead of keep thinking when is gonna all finish. When can I finally finish everything and just rest, right? And no need to deal with anything anymore. See, you got Vulcan, this energy blocking you. Vulcan is a little bit like something happened to you. Yeah. Maybe there wasn't a rejection. Maybe it was someone who didn't appreciate your effort. And thus, you're feeling a little bit lacking confidence. You are feeling that there's a lack of appreciation or maybe validation, right? Or approval from a person or from your clients, from your parents, right? Or from whoever that you deem important. One of the things about this combination I would want to tell you is that even though Hercules is a hero and he's also a demigod, he was not necessarily approved by everyone. For example, the goddess Hera hated him, and it was not even his fault, if you know what I mean. He was born as an illegitimate child between Zeus and his mother. But Hera, the wife of Zeus, continuously persecuted Hercules. But for Hercules, right? I mean, he was an innocent child. He didn't do anything wrong. Why did he have to go through all the trials and tribulations? So this energy is a little bit like that. Sometimes it's not your fault, my beautiful Paul number three. You had the best intention. You were really trying to do your best. But sometimes we do meet unreasonable people. And maybe the universe will throw some shit at us, right? And we just have to overcome them, or we have to really rebalance ourselves. So one thing I want you guys to get out of your mind is that try not to question yourself. Why did this happen? Why did I do this? Right? Or what did I do wrong? There are always things that we can improve, but not everything is because you are not good enough, or it is not because you did anything wrong. Okay? I want you to regain your confidence. I want you to feel good about yourself again. Now, the Uranus energy sitting on top is a good thing because Uranus, in a positive way, is talking about new ideas, new inspirations, and also changes that maybe we all want, right? Now, this change is more like a positive change. It will break through whatever blockages that is in front of you. What I'm seeing Uranus is a little bit like for example, if you have been dealing with something very, very difficult and you feel like there's a block, right, being put in front of you and you can't really overcome that, the Uranus energy is a little bit like a storm. It's gonna break everything in front of you and saying, okay, now the path is open. Are you ready to walk again? But this requires that so-called inner strength, right? Again, coming from Hercules in you to propel you move forward. Okay. definitely there's going to be positive changes happening for you. Okay. The Uranus energy is all about new ideas, new revolution, new things, changes. Sometimes the change can be quite sudden, can be a little bit chaotic, but that's a good thing for us. All right. One card from our major arcana. What's the general energy for us moving forward? Now, pile number three, beautiful magician. Wow, your personal power. Do you remember I just said regain your confidence? That's what this is about. All right. The magician is someone who's very good at what he does. And this is you, my pal number three. Whatever things that you're putting your heart into, you have the magic to manifest that. This is energy of action, the energy of confidence, the energy of showing yourself, right? To your audience, right? Don't hide behind the curtain and feeling shy, right? Three cards from the Mythic Tarot. So let's have a look at, okay, under this magician umbrella, what else is coming for you? All right. Let's have a look at the progression there. Thank you, universe. All right. Three cards for our beautiful pile number three. Very good. All right. Three cards. Thank you so much, universe. First card, Three of Wands. Beautiful. All right. Looking forward to the future. New doors. All right. Three of Wands is also talking about things that are international, okay, at a bigger scale. I always associate this card with expansion, visions, growth, okay? And things, it's almost like an initial success there, right? So with the Magician card, it's very, very strong, all right? Your action and your confidence, your capability, your talent is going to open new possibilities for you. Okay. Again, with that Uranus energy on top, breakthrough. All right. Six of Pentacles, okay? Something is going to be offered to you. Could be financial help, could be a contract, can be some kind of assistance being offered to you. I'm definitely seeing that there's going to be people who will be able to either return your favor if you have treated them well. It's almost like whatever you have given in a positive way will finally come back for you. Six of Pentacles is a very beautiful card when it comes to reciprocation, right? I do something nice for you, you return that favor, all right? Fairness, rebalancing, and also, of course, assistance card, all right? Next card, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Now, this card is usually showing that when we're exploring the new possibilities, there could be something a little bit like you might be feeling a little bit doubtful. Let's put it this way, right? See, you start with a magician, Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles. This is all showing that, okay, now we're opening new doors, we're moving. But then Four of Pentacles is showing that while you are going through this journey, you might be feeling a little bit not just doubtful, but a little bit conservative, right? This could be about, okay, but I'm not gonna give everything yet, right? You show me what you have, then I will do it. Or that's a little bit like, oh, because I was burned before, right? Before, when I worked with someone or when I was dating someone, I gave everything, right? They disappointed me, they hurt my feelings, and now I'm not gonna give everything, right? You give everything first, then I will decide whether I want to give everything, right? Things like that. Or this could be about the person that you're going to deal with, right? They might offer you something, but they might not offer you everything. All right. So it's either could be you having a very kind of like conservative, holding tight, right? That energy, or someone else you deal with. Um, Take your time. Let me put it this way. Sometimes I think trust is being built along the way. It's difficult to say, okay, you're just gonna trust everyone, right? From the very beginning. What you need to do is to really through strong communication to resolve other things. Sometimes asking questions are very important. I remember the magician card is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about talking, okay, communication, talking. And also, I have a very strong feeling that this could be like what I said, this kind of divine help or collaboration, something like this. And this person could be from far away from you. Okay, so for example, if you are located in one city, this person could be in a different city, or he's or she's in a different country, right? Things like that. And of course, because they're far away, you're not really meeting them face to face. And that further makes you feeling a little bit doubtful, right? It's a bit like, can I trust you, right? I don't even know you. You're all the way there, right? If something happens, right, where can I find you, right? It's a little bit like that. But from what I'm actually seeing here, I do encourage you to give it a try. You don't need to give everything from the beginning, but be open with your communication, right? Ask questions if you have some concerns instead of kind of like just trying to kind of like digest that within yourself and guessing, right? And that's not gonna give you the answer you need anyway. All right. Now let's pull one card from Oracle, the Mythic Heroes. I'm definitely someone coming in to offer you help. All right. One card. Thank you so much, universe. All right, burden Sisyphus said, this is what I mean by don't let your past burden you. All right. This card is sometimes saying that, okay, first of all, some kind of collaboration or help is needed. You don't need to carry everything on your own shoulder. Let other people help you. Let authority help you. Talk to your boss, talk to your colleagues, right? Or talk to your business partner about what you want. Secondly, this burden could be coming from your past, right? Like what I said earlier, I've been burnt before. Right now, I don't know if I can give you everything. Now, this is again through direct and clear communication. Okay, this will be very easily resolved. Right. One more card from here. Okay. Also, I want to tell you, yeah, Hercules energy, the first card you put out from the very beginning, in the myth, right? Out of the 12 arduous labors that he had, to do, he actually received a lot of help from Athena and also other gods and goddesses. Actually, it was not everything really purely done by him. He was able to do most of them by himself, but a lot of them were actually assisted by the divine power. So pile number three, what I guess my point is that yes, you are strong. Yes, you have been always been doing things on your own. You are tough. I get it, and good for you. But sometimes let other people contribute to you. All right, and things will be much easier. All right. All right. Let's get one more card from the Angel Oracle. Okay, first card on top. Big happy changes. Beautiful. Did I say Uranus was about change? Okay, if you have been feeling stuck, that block will be broken and the path will be open for you. All you need to do is just to walk forward. Okay, I'm not going to explain more. Okay, this is a very, very strong indication about the change that you're going to receive. Also, when you pair up the burden and the big happy changes, these two cards together, it's also telling you that whatever that has been burden you will be released, right? And you will feel much lighter and you will be able to enjoy your life, right? Do your work, your relationships with a much better much healthier mindset, right? You feel much lighter and you feel more optimistic and hopeful. All right. Thank you so much, my beautiful pile number three. I hope you enjoy the reading. If you like it, please remember to subscribe to my channel, share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful week. See you next time.